Hello, fellow players of Hero Wars. I'm Jay. Welcome to Jay vs. Hero Wars. Today I'll be talking about the Ascension event that we have going on starting today. So without further ado, let's check it out. Alright guys, so here we are in game. We got the Secrets of Asgard popping up for us here in game. So of course we got a brand new event. Well, not super new, but it's a rarer event, right? So we got the Ascension to Asgard. The gods abandoned the legendary city of Asgard many ages ago, but now the ancient sanctuary needs mortals to save a young deity imprisoned within an endless nightmare. Are you ready to decide the fates of the mighty? Do you have what it takes to be a peer to them? So we got welcome guest here. Of course, we have our standard daily login. We got random crystals that could be strength, agility, or intelligence. And of course, we get some star mana. Never hurts to grab some of that. So we're going to go ahead and claim this first one, but obviously that's what you get for each day that you log in. It's a 3-day event, 3 particular login days. Just makes sense. Special invitation. This is for VIP. You have to have spent money to have a VIP. Really no other way to get it. Unfortunate, but it's just how it is. And you get some more star mana and random crystals along the way. So we'll just go ahead and claim these. It looks like they get better the higher up you go, which just, again, makes some good sense. We're getting some random items. Hopefully stuff that I need. Can never quite tell based on the opening there. But anyway, Ascension. Purchasing emeralds. I personally will not probably be doing any of that, but that is an option as well. We do have some events to look forward to after this, right? We got CyberCon most likely upcoming, so just something to keep in mind. Plus, you never know when a ×4 sale is looming, so just a heads up there as well. Going forward, of course, spending those said emeralds that you can purchase just makes sense that you're going to have, if you're going to buy them, you got to spend them at some point. So it looks like there are some rewards here as well with the ever sought out, I guess, essentially, Eternal Seeds. So those are helpful as well. Challenges await spending energy. Every event needs you to spend energy, so just another classic portion of the event where you get more star mana and some random greater insignias, and obviously the babier ones, the lower energy that you spend. Star resistance, we have battling the boss's minions. So this to me is pretty interesting because we can battle the boss's minions a couple times, but it makes sense, right? Because we have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, at least for me. So 3 days where we actually can fight minions. So this is probably a quest that we can do on a, hopefully on a daily. I'm not quite sure. Maybe not. Let's take a look. We'll find out right now. So hopefully it loads up here. Ascension's one of those things that always loads pretty slow for me. So it is going to be 4 fights, essentially. I hope that's kind of what they're talking about. Otherwise, I'm not really sure how you get to 4 because this would only technically be 3 matchups because there is a 2 battle fight as well. So we're going to start with this first solo matchup here. We'll just go ahead and pause it and skip the battle because we're going to be fine, I think. There we go. So we got 1 matchup down, 2 to go. And I think we'll do the same thing. I'm not really seeing anything too problematic, I don't believe. So we should have a pretty straightforward time with these guys. They're not the craziest minions I've ever seen. So, our team should hopefully be able to handle it. So this first one, I believe, will be not too bad. Same can be said here with the second team. I do feel like the second team is usually a little bit weaker than the first team. Maybe that's just me. I don't know if you guys also noticed that as well. But there we go. We got 2 wins right there. 1 more to go. And really, that's all we can, I think, do in a singular day. So hopefully that hits the threshold requirement of hitting all 4 of those minions. But technically, it's really, you're only defeating 3. You're defeating 4 teams. But I guess, hopefully, Hero Wars counts that. And we will see. But if that is the case, then I would assume this is a daily reoccurring event. Let's see. So there we go. Got the win there. And it looks like that counts as 3. So I'm kind of questioning how you get to 4 But I guess maybe you kind of buy into the next day. Not quite sure. I guess we'll find out. So not quite sure how to get that fourth one, or if just fighting 4 in general is enough. If that's the case, you would think there'd be a couple more. Maybe that's just me. Again, maybe that's just me. I'm unlocking an Ascension glyph in the Ascension Spire. We'll check that out as well. So now that we're up in Ascension, you can kind of have a look here. Obviously, you need a lot of items to go up the ladder, right? So this is the Ascension aspect they're talking about. They want you to level up some of these guys. So it's probably going to be easier to level up the lower level ones, right? Like this level 1. But of course, we're already done with that on our cart. You have level 2 as well. This is where the first extra skill comes into play. Granted, we don't know when all of them are being released, or if they will be released. Quite frankly, we have no idea. But there's level 3 and level 4. Level 5 has a secondary skill up here. And quite frankly, I don't have the items yet to unlock it, right? I'm going to need more Greater Valor insignias for my Kark specifically. But if we look at some of the other heroes that I haven't quite developed as much, we can probably find areas where we can upgrade. Right there, obviously with Faceless. But I think we're going to go for someone who's a little bit weaker, even lower on the totem pole, because it'll allow us to get more level ups, essentially. I guess I'm not sure if that's the best way to phrase that, but I think that's what we're kind of going for, right? So we have, see someone who's maybe even lower than that. So we're going to have to level up everyone eventually. Might as well start somewhere. We've got, let's work with Satori. I've been kind of saying I'd work with Satori for a minute. Haven't done anything with Satori because I want to beat the Outland bosses, right? So, all right, let's start here. We're going to start with 50 as an upgrade. Probably the cheapest you're going to see for a singular upgrade. 100, right, is what it goes up to. So maybe I'll try to stick with some of the cheaper ones. So 25 is what's required there for Ching Mao. But let's start with Dante. I like Dante a lot. We will go to Ching Mao, and we'll also do another 25. So we did a couple of lower level increases, and let's see what that does for us here in terms of events. So that was 3 upgrades, and of course they want you to do 30. So if you do this for the cheapest amount of firepower necessary, right? So 30 heroes at 25 a pop, that'll probably be the cheapest you can go in terms of resources used. Less than 900, right? Because 30 times, wait, is that right? 30 times 30 is 9, yeah, less than 900. So if you have, less, around 900 of the lower level crystals, essentially, you should be able to get most of those rewards, actually, which is kind of cool. So just depends on what you're looking for, but obviously you get some more back just for doing that. And then you have Astral Providence, right? That is with the Astral Seer. 100 times you're going to have to spend emeralds. There's no other way you can possibly get 100 free spins because you only get 1 free spin per day, and it maxes out at 7, as we will see here with the Astral Seer. So you can see here I have 2, so we'll do 2, but I'm definitely probably not going to be able to get to a... Ooh, we got some Greater Valor insignias. We need a lot more of those for our cart. But anyway, as I was saying earlier, you will need a lot more, and I don't really foresee myself getting 30,000 emeralds just to open 100 of these guys, but that is how it works in terms of getting your special events going for the Ascension to Asgard. So that is our 3-day event, right? Pretty straightforward stuff, but if you haven't seen this event before, it might be a little bit confusing, or if you've taken a break from the game, sometimes coming back and seeing something like this can be like, what is going on? So hopefully this video helped y'all out if that is the case. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys do hit that like button and subscribe for all things Hero Wars. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you guys all in Dominion.